No one's going to talk about what I did if I'm just beating people up and hiding in a bush. No one's going to get it. 10 years from now, when I'm gone, it's over. And I decided I'm going to inspire everyone to step up to crime when they see it. And that's going to be my legacy. I'm Phoenix Jones. I'm the leader of the Rain City Superhero Movement. It's a 10 to 15 member citizen crime prevention group.
I spent a lot of my life being not a good person. You know, I was selling drugs, I was beating people up for money, I was doing all kinds of stuff that, you know, is just kind of appalling to me now. And so when I got myself clean, I got everything, you know, straight, I was like, you know, I gotta find a way where I can go out and I can make up for all these things.
We saw an increase of like petty crime, prostitution, drugs and such like that, which really worried me. And after just even stepping out of my own place, I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't stand to see this happen.
Coming out in the streets and fighting crime is a volunteer work. Like, I feel like this is what I do to help my community, and I don't want to get paid for it. And I also don't want to be subject to the same like rules and restrictions that the police are. We have a lot more freedom out here.
We're attempting to, in my opinion, promote citizen accountability and show people that they have the right to determine what is acceptable where they live. Right there, that area is where a lot of drugs funnel into the city from various other locations. That's a big bus terminal. And a lot of the dealers come in to hand off their stuff to the lower level dealers, so there's a lot of activity there.
We got shots fired, so we got a problem here.
Shots fired.
Yo, this is Jones. I'm gonna need all the details possible on shots fired.
We might hang back off these dudes because shots have been fired. And that's not really my domain.
Guess we're getting a tour of Seattle, a unique tour of Seattle. We're seeing a fair bit of the city, but under the guise of crime fighting. We just saw our first attempt at busting down a crime, but there was, unfortunately, the perp wasn't there. But we'll get them later.
About 1:45, they let the bars out here. Yep. And so from about 1:45 to 2:30, there's just giant crowds of people congregated out front, inebriated. If they didn't go home with a woman, maybe they're angry, yeah. All that kind of stuff. So. Yeah.
Get in, get in, get in! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey!
Some mad fight just broke out. Some dude hit a chick. Shit went crazy. They were spraying pepper spray everywhere. The cops were spraying pepper spray. Gon's got it in his eyes. I got it in my fucking nose. It burns.
Somehow I've got friendly fire, I've got pepper spray in the air, it's in my eye.
That's arrest 187, provable 187 for me. So I'm pretty happy to get someone who's violent off the streets. So I took something, an iconography that people knew and already existed and stood for something good, and I made it my own. And that's why I embodied the vision of a superhero. I think if people were enamored by scuba divers or enamored by firemen, if they wore a mask, I could have been one of them as well. It was just what people looked at and said, that's a good guy. And I took it and made it my own.
It's not a tumor.